Yeah, how much those joints running for y'all?
The setup.
Things, boo.
What?
What you call it? Oppin. Usually, you don't need no brand. You don't even need something just.
Get something refurbished.
Yeah, I'm
You
just
can get them refurbished. Though.
Yeah, I gotta get the other one down.
Killing each other. They gonna be on that. And that's what happened probably.
I ain't worried about that.
If you keep saying you a slave, you're a slave. Stop saying you a slave. I said, look, you say the word, you will never say you a slave. If you hang around me every day, you will never say the word, I'm a slave. Ever again in your life. I'm saying it different. You're not a slave. You're a slave and you're telling yourself you're a slave.
We in the hood, shoot a side video. 3630. That's what it is. I was with this shit start, tell this shit out. Alright. What's going on, y'all, man? It's Mook, Flexitarian. Here my guys, Earth Love, and to the right of me, to the left of me, my guy Mook Kells. Man, it's another week, man.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
another week. It's another week, episode 36.
Glad to see we all survived. This town, you never know. You get to count your blessings.
So what we got this week, fellas, man? Shit, y'all know what it is, man. We start with the politics.
For sure.
Get it started, man. Y'all say y'all wanna bring my man up. Get it started then, Moo. You been holding it in all week.
Yeah.
You text me while I was out there minding my business.
Yeah.
So go ahead and enlighten me.
It ain't him. It's your girl up his day. You know who I'm going at? Right now, Brandon Scott, he done put out his plan. This man done brought the feds in. This man mean business. So a lot of these charges that these dudes was catching, and these people give you 10, 15 with the state, now you be 10, 15 with them big boys. You know what I'm saying? You catch that dime out here on that state charge, you 3, 4, you out. You talking about 8.5 now. Shit get real in the field. So y'all dudes, man, you gotta wake up, man. You gotta understand what's going on.
So they was really pushing the issue about the violence.
Listen, son, them feds was on there and they wasn't playing. ATF, FBI, all of them. Everybody was there. Dutch Rubensberger, you got councilmen, senators, yeah, representatives, like everybody here. Like it wasn't a game. It wasn't a game. And these people mean business.
But let's not forget where he just recently came from, where they really dumped money into this crime thing. He just came. He was in one of the mayors at the meeting in the White House. Mm-hmm. So they really get a lot of money.
Yeah.
Ain't no question.
Yeah.
They really get a lot of funds, and they gonna have the outside coming in because they kind of know that some of the inside ain't trying to do nothing anyway. So
see, the problem is when you have federal officials saying that what's going on in metropolitan cities is an epidemic. That's never good. That's never good. Nothing good is gonna come from this for these guys that's breaking law. But I mean, it has to be done. They force their hand.
And one of the main
Now
concerns
y'all want that smoke. Now you got it.
and one of the main concerns is the dumb violence.
And that's what the problem is. That's what the problem is.
The dumb violence.
The senseless violence, man.
Yeah.
Well, how y'all feel about his plan? The crime prevention? Is it crime prevention?
That's what they saying. I don't know. It may work. They said it's working. They said Como then implemented it in New York. Well, I mean, I don't know.
It's not on that. It's on his shit.
I know it don't matter. The computer shut, it's froze.
But people trying to turn into our shit.
I know. I'm waiting. That's why I seen it. I
That's
seen it.
on mine?
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
We trying to fix up America. My man trying to get his 15 minutes of fame.
I ain't kidding. Let nobody watch mine.
This man trying to get his 15 minutes of fame.
I seen
yo.
it wasn't on. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, y'all?
Yeah. It sure ain't on mine, sir. Shit. I ain't got nobody. I ain't got nothing on that bitch.
That's the phone you always use? There you go, right there. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, man. We just trying to get this thing going, man. That's all, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, we had everything set up, everything planned out, but I'm trying to tell you, we can do everything the same way, but there's always some readjustments. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. That's how it go. I'm trying to tell you. That's how it is in the entertainment world, man. Pretty much.
It's called entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see we entertainment.
It's entertainment, baby.
Entertainment. I wouldn't want that. Cause when you entertain, that means you got to keep people's attention.
Pretty much.
Got to
Right.
hold their head. Still struggling with it over there?
No, y'all, what's gonna load back up?
Oh, okay.
Wait, we can talk. Why? We gotta get to the talking. Where we at? The crime prevention plan. What's up, y'all? Political people. Crime prevention. How y'all feel? The man say he.
I didn't see it. I'm just waiting for him to light me in on it. That's
The
all.
man. Oh, you didn't see it?
No, I didn't see it. He was
Basically
he hit me
what
up.
he was saying.
He hit me up.
That's your job, son. That's your job. To
Listen.
be paying attention to the
I was
politics.
doing my job. I was at my job.
You got more than one job. That's your job. Politics. Let's get to it.
He basically just let it know. Let it be known. Cause like I said, he had everybody. Harrison, Brandon, Mosley, Ruppersberger, Upper Senator, ATF, FBI. I mean, it was all there. Had a few white dudes, I didn't even know who he was, who they were. But everybody was on there speaking. Because I think everybody pretty much reached the boiling point, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
So what was the biggest thing they was discussing?
Just pretty much everybody forming Voltron,
Uh-huh.
putting this team together, and everybody working on one accord.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Did my girl sound convincing?
She got on there. She was standing up part. You know, get them in here. She gonna do what she need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, that's good. That's good. I mean, like this unnecessary violence bullshit is just like ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, look, at this point, look, I try to rule with all the duckies, man, but that shit ain't rolling right.
So this is the crazy part. So the lady be like, I don't look like nobody. I don't look like nobody in a good mood. I told the lady, I said, well, man, this ain't a game.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody up there to be smiling and laughing and joking. I mean, everybody's up there mean mug. Shit broke down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling him, I said, man, this is because it ain't a game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people dying out here
True.
at an alarming rate.
Yeah.
We're down there 200 murders. It's fucking July.
Over senseless shit.
You know what I'm saying? We talking about 400 plus. It's so fast. I'm always trying to be factual on the things that I say, but when you're talking these numbers, if you're not in law enforcement, it's hard to keep up the numbers. So many people get shot so fast.
That's true. That's true. That's how it's going. It's crazy. It's real crazy.
So check this out. His whole thing is prevention. He says he's supposed to be dumping, basically trying to. Well, one of the main points, right, was dumping more money to the programs that's already out there, right? The program the guy got shot.
Okay.
Up in
Safe Streets.
Safe Streets. Benny.
Okay, it's another one. What's Roca or it's another one? I can't think of the name of it.
I ain't for sure. But I think that's some of the problems though. They keep dumping the money all into. Ain't nothing wrong. I ain't talking about Safe Streets and all that. I'm just saying, but they keep dumping all the money to all these little known programs. They're not really official. I think like a lot of people like taking shit. Like you have smaller programs that can do more things and be more effective in the community than these bigger ones is. But the problem is they want to control it. They want to be the ones to control it. That's it.
Yeah, that's always gonna be the case.
And that's
I mean,
the problem.
when you dumping your money, you gonna want some savers. I mean, you can't really knock them for that.
No, you can have some say so, but you can't control it. You know what I mean? Your advice, your opinion, you know what I mean? You take heed of that. Because we know where the funds coming from. But you ain't gonna control it. That's a dead issue. You know what I mean? You're not gonna control it. That's what it is. They always trying to get you under these big umbrellas. These big umbrellas take all the money and then they wanna sprinkle a little bit of cash on your program. Nah. It don't work like that. You know what I mean?
What I've seen look like he's trying to, from what I read and saw this weekend, it seemed like to me he's more trying to enforce the programs that's out there. A lot of got to do with trying to, he call it prevention as far as like getting education, getting kids and programs, and I guess trying to get more job opportunities for people and things like that. To be honest with you, I didn't think it sounded strong enough to me. I think it needs to be more enforced than just, man, like plain and simple, man. We got to get the guns off the street. That's my whole point. Like, I don't even care about none of the other stuff y'all talking about, because at this moment, I understand we do want kids to have jobs, opportunity to make money and programs and training and all that, but it's way too many guns on the street, man.
Turn my mic down. My earphones down a little. We got a lot of static.
That's all we got to do is worry about getting the guns off the street first.
That's better. But I can't hear them low now.
That's all I'm really concerned about. The other things, the programs and the recreations opening, I thought we needed that a long time ago. I think we did that previously, we might wouldn't have been at this point. But now he said everyone's throwing Rex back up, and I ain't trying to go on no goddamn Rex. It's to the point where we need strict force. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no whole bunch of slap on the wrist right now. We need force. And like can't think of the guy's name. He made an example about really his plan too. Like we so stuck on trying to reinforce the programs already there, man. We need strict rules about these guns. Get these guns off the street. What's the best policy for that? Should we bring up the frisk thing back? Knock us back, frisk back?
When they had the feds on there, when he was talking, that's why they bought the men. They said half of the guns that they taking off the street,
They ain't from here.
not even from Baltimore, and that's what the ATF jumped in for. So, like I said, man, we got a lot of these guns that come in. We already know how they get in here. Got people coming in.
Yeah, they drop on the side of the train. On the train tracks.
Got a lot of people coming in from Pennsylvania to buy drugs, West Virginia to buy drugs, Delaware to buy drugs. A lot of them exchange guns for drugs. So it's gonna always be hard to stop on that note.
Right.
But until we get I don't know. Until we get more stern on frisking these dudes, we ain't gonna. It's just gonna get worse.
So you don't think that my little frisk plan wasn't a good?
No, I've never said that.
No, I'm
I never
asking
said
you.
no, I think it is. Like, I'm with you. You said damn the drugs. If they ain't got drugs on, I mean, if they got drugs on, who gives a shit? I don't. At this point, I don't give a damn what they do. Frisk these jokers is all I'm worried about.
Right.
Because if not, who's not? They gonna just keep crying like they do now. They gonna keep crying. I mean, if they don't do something, I mean, if I can carry a gun, and when I was in the streets, I was a little nigga with a gun bigger than me every day, all day. You understand? And I carried that knowing the risk of how easy the knockers could pull us over or do this or do that. You feel what I'm saying? So imagine if I didn't even have to worry about what these guys have to worry about.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like these.
Hit that for me, out.
What?
No, go ahead, I got it. Go ahead.
So move right there. This is my phone.
Preach, you talking though. I didn't want to cut him off. Go ahead.
Yeah. So
That's why I ain't say nothing. You pointed.
He was still talking. Go ahead.
So what I'm saying is, if I would carry all day, if I knew that I never was worried about getting pulled over.
What's that number? What's that
or
number?
anything.
10, 17, 91.
All right, go on, move.
You feel what I'm saying? Like so, like with me, I got it. The people's get behind you. I'm nervous. You don't know what they're gonna do. You don't know if they're gonna pull you over. You know? So I mean, that was part of the game, though. This is the game that you had to play.
Right.
But shit, then nowadays, these dudes don't care. Let me ask you something. If this dude out on the block, from sun up to sundown, with a fucking backpack on, what you think in the backpack? School books? One of two things. It's either drugs or guns. I mean, I'm one of the people, when you talk to me, shit has to make sense. So when I'm looking at this situation, things have to make sense. So if I'm riding down a known strip,
The battery dead.
if I'm riding down what I've known to be a known strip,
Right.
and there's 5 dudes standing out here with book bags on, literal backpacks the kids wear to school every day.
Right.
What am I to think? This is the style, this is fashion. The book bag is in the front of them.
Right.
So now my next thing is, okay, if it's in the front of them, why? Why not on your back where a backpack's supposed to go?
Right.
Because it's too hard to access it from the back. So I'll put the book bag around the front
Right.
to where soon as so say something that I feel like I don't like, I'm letting them fly. I can get right to them. Or
Right.
if somebody run down on me because I done did some cruddy shit to somebody,
Right.
I can let them fly. So until they do something about that, I don't know what none of these crime plans that they putting they're gonna do. At all. Me personally.
So basically, the crime plans. That's. I mean,
No, I mean
They're a little soft. It sounds a little soft for me.
I mean,
just going at it a little soft.
yeah, I mean, but let me not jump the gun. You know, it was a 3 parts to that. All I saw was the first part of the
Right.
crime plan.
Right.
He had 2 more interviews that he was doing later on that day. I didn't get to see those. This
Right.
was just the first one he had did that morning. So I mean, maybe he had some other things that they talked about in the other 2 joints that he did that day in some different locations. So I don't know, but
Do you think there's any way we can kind of police ourselves? Not as far as like violently. I mean, as far as like these days, son, you can't say nothing to nobody. Can you like say something to these kids? Can you say like, look, man, I think my whole plan was like I said before. I think we need to squeeze these motherfuckers back in one place. Get projects, hold them up. I don't know. That's what I thought. We need to squeeze them because too much violence happening everywhere. Like, at least it was a controlling atmosphere. You knew where not to walk at, where not to go. I'm feeling it's almost no place is safe. Somebody killed in Woodlawn last night.
Dude just got killed in Owens Mill Thursday.
So,
Right.
I mean,
Right near me. Dustin.
we need to crunch them. I think we need to crunch it back. We need to crunch it back in the one area because it's starting to spread in the areas that just, that crime was never in. And people getting shot where it was never, where crime was very low. You know what I'm
So
saying?
what you mean? So what you mean by that? Because I'm gonna tell you that's not that's irrelevant what you saying.